Hello everyone. In this video, we explain how to simulate and how to control UR robots in ROS2 and Gazebo. And let's immediately start. Over here, you can see the Gazebo simulation of a UR10E robot. On the other hand, over here, you can see the corresponding RViz model. I can control this Gazebo simulation as well as the RViz model by using a simple Python script called example_move.py. This script will control the robot position from one point to another point. Okay, now if I run this script over here, you will see first of all that the robot will move in Gazebo simulation, and you will see the same motion over here in RViz. Of course, the angles of view are different over here. However, the robots, or better to say both models, execute the same motion. Okay, let's start with implementation. First of all, click here and then search for terminal. Before I start with explanations, I need to mention the following. In this video tutorial, I assume that you have Linux Ubuntu 24.04 and ROS2 Jazzy. Consequently, if you either don't have the corresponding version of Ubuntu or ROS2, make sure that you install them. To verify that you have the proper version of Ubuntu, type this and you should see 24.04. Next, let's update and upgrade the system. To do that, type these two commands as a single command and then enter your password. And this will update and upgrade all the packages on your system. Next, let's make sure that you have an NVIDIA GPU on your system. By typing this, you should see something like this and you should see the driver version. Now, if you see an error over here, my suggestion is to run this command, sudo ubuntu drivers install. Why you need to run this? Well, to successfully run this simulation, you need to have the corresponding drivers, not only graphics drivers, but also you need to have corresponding system drivers. You can try even without running this. However, if you see an error while running Gazebo, you need to go back and then you need to run this command, and after that you need to reboot your system. Okay, next you need to install Git. To do that, simply type this, and next you need to source the ROS2 base environment. To do that, you need to type this command. Again, over here I assume that you have properly installed ROS2 Jazzy. If you don't know how to do that, then on my YouTube webpage you can find 2 or 3 tutorials explaining how to install ROS2 Jazzy. Next, let's go to the home folder. And inside of this home folder, we need to create a workspace folder. To create the workspace folder, as well as the source folder that will be used to clone the remote repository, you need to run this command. Then let's navigate to the source folder by running this command. And inside of this source folder, we need to clone the remote UR repository. And here's the name of the repository. And you need to run this command. Let's explain what's happening over here. Git clone will actually download, or better to say clone, the remote repository that contains the source files of the package. The package is written by UR. That is, it's written by Universal Robot. -B means that we want to basically download a branch called ROS2, which is a default branch for ROS2 Jazzy, and over here is the address of the GitHub repository. You can also see it over here. And then finally, we are going to store the downloaded files inside of the new folder, which we call like this, UR_simulation_gz. And that's it. And press enter, and everything will be downloaded. Let's see that everything is there. You can see the folder over here. Inside of this folder, you can see the files. Good. Next, we need to install the corresponding packages. For that purpose, we need to go to the base workspace folder. That is, we need to type this. Then we need to install ROS2 by running this command. Then we need to initialize and update the ROS2. And then finally we need to update. Now, ROS2 will be used to automatically install the necessary packages. We can simply do that by running this command. And it's going to take a while on your computer to install the packages if you're running this command for the first time. However, in my case, it took like 1 second since I have already run this command several times in the past. Next, we need to install the default driver for the UR robots, that is the ROS2 driver, and we need to run this command. Next, we need to make sure that we have the ROS2 control packages, and consequently we need to run this. And finally, once we perform these steps, we need to build the package locally. We can do it like this and press enter. And this will build only a single package. Good. The next step is to source the environment and to start the Gazebo and RViz simulation. First of all, you need to source the overlay environment by running this, and then you need to open the Gazebo simulation. To do that, you need to type ROS2 launch, the name of the package, then you need to write the name of the launch file, and over here you need to specify the robot type. In my case, I'm using UR10E. However, you can also simulate other UR robots. So type this, and if you press enter, magic will happen. After some time, you will see this Gazebo simulation over here, and you will see the RViz simulation. Now, here's one very important comment. If you see an error during this step, that is, if you see that something goes wrong or the simulation doesn't appear, then you need to go all the way back, and then you need to exit the simulation by pressing Ctrl+C, and then you need to run this sudo ubuntu drivers install, and after that reboot the system and repeat the steps. Okay, under the assumption that everything goes as it should, that is, everything goes smoothly, we can proceed further with controlling the simulation. Okay, so here is the basic idea. Here, while keeping this original terminal open, we will open a new terminal, and inside of this new terminal we are going to source the base ROS2 environment. That is, we are going to run this, and after that we're going to source the overlay. That is the setup file of the newly created workspace. Good. According to the official documentation of the ROS2 UR driver, we can run this simulation, or better to say, we can control this simulation by simply executing this command. This command will actually run example_move.py file, which contains the trajectory definition and which uses Python commands to control the motion of the robot. However, as you will see over here, nothing will happen. You will see this error, waiting for action server on scale joint trajectory. And if you go back in Gazebo and RViz, the simulation will not move. So what's the reason for this? Well, the reason is that the actual active controller inside of the Gazebo simulation is not scale joint trajectory controller. The name is different. And let's figure out that name. Press Ctrl+C over here to exit, then open a new terminal. Then in this new terminal, simply source the base ROS2 environment. And then let's run this command to see the list of available controllers. Here you will see something like this. You will see joint trajectory controller and you will see joint state broadcaster. We are only interested in joint state trajectory controller. That is only this one, joint trajectory controller. And now if you go back over here, you will see that Gazebo simulation expects commands on scale joint trajectory controller. However, the correct name is joint trajectory controllers. Okay, let's now correct for that. Go back to this terminal. That is the terminal that you use to run the example file. And then instead of what you write previously, write this. Let me explain what's happening over here. Here again, you're running ROS2 run. Inside of the package, you are robot driver. The name of the file is example_move.py. And over here, I'm doing simple remapping. I'm simply saying to ROS, okay, the controller that's called scale joint trajectory controller follow joint trajectory is now joint trajectory controller follow joint trajectory. And now if I press enter, you will see that the motion is being executed. You will see that everything moves as it should. Good. Next, let's inspect the Python file that commands, or better to say, that governs the motion or controls the motion of the robot. Let's now go back to the command and let's see what we need to investigate. Well, inside of this your robot driver package, there is a file example_move.py. So let's locate this file and let's see what is written inside of this file. First of all, to see where, or better to say to see the trajectory, or better to say the path of this file, we need to type this. And then you will see the absolute path. And then simply copy this path, paste it here, and then over here type nano. Nano is a simple editor I like to use. You can also use Visual Studio Code if you want to have a nicer GUI. Press enter, and then let's open this file and let's see what is written over here. Well, this is obviously a Python file. It uses standard ROS2 commands such as RCLP, py, as well as the action clients and other libraries. And here comes the main part. Over here you can define the trajectory. You can see how the points are defined. This is the first point in the first trajectory, and this is the second point. We don't only define points, we also define velocities, right? This is the waypoint. This means that this trajectory is defined by using 2 points and also velocities at this point. Here we are saying go to this point with, at the end, make sure that velocity is 0. And similarly over here, the same thing happens. So this is the first trajectory, and over here is the second trajectory. You will see that the second trajectory is just the inverse of the first trajectory, or slightly modified, and that's it. I strongly suggest you to go over this file and to understand what is written over here. It is not a complex file. It's relatively easy to understand if you know the basics of ROS2. Okay, that's all for today, and thanks for watching.